Hello everyone, welcome to the Bodhi Academy. In today's video, we are going to learn about the lichens. Okay, so these lichens are a symbiotic association between the algae and the fungi. Now, symbiotic association or a symbiotic relation means the association in which both the organisms are benefited. Okay, so it is an association where both the organisms are mutually benefited and no organism is harmed because of this relation. So here we see this is a log of wood or a fallen tree trunk on which we see that this lichen is growing. Now this white grayish greenish part is the lichen. So as I said, these lichens are the symbiotic association between the algae and fungi. Now algae we know are autotrophic organisms, that is they can prepare their own food because they have chlorophyll pigment, so they can photosynthesize and prepare their own food. Whereas the fungi are heterotrophic, that is they cannot prepare their own food and they depend on other organisms for nutrition. So the algal part in the lichen or the algal part in the lichen is called as the phycobiont, whereas the fungal part is called the mycobiont. Now how this relationship survives, okay, how do they mutually benefit each other? So the fungi, what they do is they will collect or absorb all the water and nutrients from the surroundings and give it to the algae. Okay, then algae in turn will produce food, okay, or they will photosynthesize and using this water and nutrients, and then both of these algae and fungi will share the food that is prepared by the algae. Okay, so this is how both algae and fungi are mutually benefited by this symbiotic association. Now when we see algae, when we see these lichens in nature, no one can tell that these are two organisms. Okay, they are so close to each other that no one can think that these are two different organisms which are surviving together. So this is almost all about the lichens, that is it is a symbiotic association between two organisms, that is algae and the fungi. The algal component is called as the phycobiont, whereas the fungal component is the mycobiont. They are both mutually benefited because of this symbiotic relationship, and no one is harmed at all. So the fungi will absorb all the nutrients and water and supply it to the algae. The algae will in turn produce, or it will since it is a autotroph, it will do the photosynthesis and supply the food back to the fungi. So this is all about the lichens which we see around. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to the Bodhi Academy.